This is not about your feelings.
Guess I'm a fool for taking that personally.
Agreed.
I risked everything to bring you here.
It does not surprise me that you see it that way.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and we live in a place where you can express that and not be punished for it, or too scrutinized for it, and that's amazing. And everybody's going to have thoughts either way, and that's wonderful.
Well, we've gotten a lot of that, and we talk about this all the time, that the Trek audience, and this is pretty much the case for any sci-fi audience, is they're highly intellectual, they're highly intelligent, and they're extremely loyal. And they love the franchise. It has meant so much to them in their lives and in their families. And so that's where they're coming from. And so for that reason, we really appreciate it, right? But we have certainly had to say over and over and over again that we will make everything make sense, that we are coming from the canon. That is our central nervous system, that is our spine, that is where everything comes from, and we will answer all of those questions. But it's hard to ask people to trust you. You have to kind of show them something, right? And so we are tying all of those knots, we're dotting all of those I's and crossing those T's, and we will do that. And as far as how more advanced we are as opposed to the other iterations, that was something that we had to do because we had to adhere to the spirit of Star Trek. The spirit of Star Trek is having people look to the future. So we had to be relevant for today, and we had to be what people are used to seeing today in this golden age of TV. If we were going to grab any of the youth, that's what we had to do, and that's how you keep this franchise moving forward.
The first thing I will promise you is that we're totally aware of that, and you will see us sync back around to where you expect to be, but not necessarily in the way that you expected it. And I think that is one of the things that for me has always been the defining trait of Star Trek is how do you deliver the thing that you expect, that fans love, but how do you keep it fresh by always reinventing it just enough without breaking it? You have to make those kinds of bold choices in order to keep it relevant. And obviously when you do that, you will always make controversial choices, but I think everybody agrees that it's still within the realm of Star Trek, even if you like it or you don't like it, or you like the beard or you don't like the beard. However, we do take all the sound effects from the original series and we do have them integrated throughout the whole show. So.
I mean, I appreciate that the longtime fans are passionate. I mean, what I see is a lot of passion. What I keep asking for people is patience and trust. And one of the different things about our show is that we're telling these long arcs of story, and we're not giving it all, and we're not wrapping things up in one episode. So things like the way that Spock and Michael's relationship is part of the fabric, that's continuing to be unfolded in this season, and I feel very confident by the end of the season that all of these sort of dangling threads, if we've done our job, that the people who have still been a little bit like worried about how it all fits together, I feel like we really close that circle.
Can we have a better version of this conversation?
Is there a valuable question in your arsenal?
Yes. Do you actually think the beard is working?